I want to talk about something deeply personal today, something that might strike a chord with many of you watching. Imagine growing up in a world where the safety of your home, the sanctuary of your childhood, becomes a place of fear and confusion. This isn't just an abstract concept for some. It's a lived reality for survivors of childhood sexual abuse, especially when the perpetrator is a parent. It's a trauma that can shape every aspect of your life, influencing how you relax, manage, control, and even how you might struggle with addiction. Today, we're going to explore not just the darkness of this experience, but also the pathways to light and healing. I'm Roach, Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my YouTube channel where I share my fascinating journey around the world through life, crossing the spectrum high and low as most people define them. But this channel is it's all about inspiring common people to find their power. When you've experienced such profound betrayal, particularly from a primary caregiver, the world can feel like a very unsafe place. The need for control isn't just a preference, it's a survival strategy. You've learned early on that when you're not in control, bad things can happen. This might show up in adulthood as micromanaging every detail of your life, from work schedules to personal relationships. But here's the thing. This over-control can keep you from living life fully. It can stop you from relaxing, from trusting, from loving freely. Addiction often enters the picture as a misguided attempt to manage those deep-seated pains and fears. Whether it's through substances, work, or even relationships, addiction becomes a way to numb the overwhelming emotions or to escape memories you'd rather not face. But it's a temporary fix, one that often leaves you feeling more isolated and misunderstood. So how do we navigate these choppy waters? How do we begin to find peace, regain control in a healthy way, and address addiction? Firstly, therapy is not just a suggestion, it's often a necessity. There are specific therapies designed to tackle trauma from sexual abuse. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR for instance, is like a mental reset button. It helps process traumatic memories so they lose their sting. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can teach you new patterns of thinking and behaving, helping you to manage those control issues better. Look for therapists who specialize in trauma. They're trained to understand the nuances of what you've been through. Support groups are another lifeline. You're not alone, and hearing other stories can be incredibly validating. Groups like Adult Survivors of Child Abuse, ASCA, offer a space where you can share, learn, and heal together. It's about community, about understanding that your reactions, your fears, your struggles are not just yours, but part of a shared human experience. Then there's the aspect of relaxation, something that might feel foreign or frightening to someone used to being on high alert. Mindfulness, yoga, and simple breathing exercises can be gateways to learning how to present with your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. These practices aren't about forgetting the past, but about changing your relationship with it. They teach you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, which is a powerful step in reducing the need for control and fostering a sense of peace. Addressing shame is another critical piece of the puzzle. Shame from sexual abuse by a parent can be deeply ingrained, making you feel unworthy or dirty. Working through this often involves redefining your narrative. understanding that the shame belongs to the abuser, not to you. Therapeutic writing or talking with a counselor can help with this reclamation of self-worth. Setting boundaries is about learning where you end and where others begin. It's about saying no, about deciding what you will and won't accept in your life. This process can help lessen that tight grip you might have on control because you begin to trust that you can protect yourself. Discovering your authentic desires is like finding your true north after years of navigating by someone else's map. This might mean diving back into old hobbies or exploring new ones, or simply giving yourself permission to want what you want, not what you've been conditioned to believe you should want. Lifestyle changes can be monumental in dealing with addiction. This could be new routines, new environments, or new friends who support your journey towards sobriety and healing. Sometimes professional treatment or support from recovery programs is needed to guide you through this transformation. Education about your experiences can also be empowering. Understanding the broader implications of sexual abuse can help you advocate for yourself and perhaps others. It can make you feel less alone by placing your story within a larger context of survivor stories. In summary, here's what we've learned. Recognize the need for control as a response to trauma and seek ways to manage it healthily. Understand addiction as a coping mechanism and address both the symptom and the underlying trauma. Engage in therapy that specializes in trauma to process past events and change your relationship with them. Join support groups to find community and validation in your experiences. Practice mindfulness to learn relaxation and presence, reducing the fear of vulnerability. Work through shame by redefining your self-worth, understanding that shame is not yours to carry. Set boundaries to regain a sense of self, reducing the need for over-control. Rediscover your authentic self by exploring interest free from past conditioning. Make lifestyle changes that support healing and sobriety. Educate yourself to empower your journey and connect with a broader narrative of healing. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.